Hey guys, Tad here from Attack of the Killer Podcast with a new Patreon exclusive bonus video for you, the attackers, the most awesome supporters on the internet. You have the best taste. We love you guys. So, I got a package in the mail from Shout Factory. Whoo! So, late January was, my hero's birthday, John Carpenter. He turned another year old. I don't know if he's like a million or whatever now. But they had a John Carpenter sale. And I was tempted by some of the movies, but I own everything except for like Elvis. I think that might be the only one I don't own in any format. I don't have the new like Vampires Blu-ray, whatever. You know, there's some I don't actually own. They Live in 4K, but they put something up that I skipped out on the first time, and I sort of regretted it. And then you could only get it in this limited like $90 box set, and I'm like, I don't need They Live that much, so let's go ahead and open it. And I know if you've been watching these videos, Roman, that you know that I'm not a big fan of the NECA retro figures, but I have a feeling that NECA will never put out some of these action figures in Ultimate format. And when I skipped this, I really regretted it because he's going for a lot on the secondary market. So I got the Keith David They Live Frank action figure. This thing's really cool. I'm just seeing it now for the first time in person. I've never seen it in person, obviously. This was, I guess now, because they must have had just a few on hand and sold them for the birthday. But this was a Shout Factory exclusive. You could only get them through Shout Factory, or if you ordered, like, there's 3 different levels. I think you could just buy the action figure. You could buy the action figure in the movie, or you could buy the action figure, the movie, and a vinyl. And it was like $90, $70, and then $40 for him. And like a dummy, I was like, I don't like the, retro action figure, so I'm going to skip out this time. And I shouldn't have, because now he's going for like $100+. But luckily, they put a small limited amount of these on the Shout Factory website for John Carpenter's birthday again. Still don't love the styling, but this one actually looks really good. The likeness of Keith David is really cool, really great. He's got 2 guns and the sunglasses. He's got his khaki pants. His boots look really good. I'm not going to open it and show you because I probably keep these ones. They don't stand that well, but keep this one in the package. But like I said, the likeness is really well. The back of the package has him, different poses you can do. Sort of funny. He's got his trigger hand, but they have it so it looks like he's actually pointing, from maybe the fight scene. And it comes with sunglasses. You can see what he looks like with the shades, and then with him putting them on, it's actually a really fantastic sculpt. And I love it. So now I have the Aliens, Frank, and of course I do have Nada as well. So I've got everything they've put out from They Live, one of my favorite John Carpenter movies. And of course, now that I've bought this, they'll probably put out an Ultimate Nada or something. I know that there were talks about them possibly dropping like police officer aliens, because they could just use the same head sculpt roughly for these and put police officer uniforms on them. But we'll see. I think they sell pretty well, but the problem is, NECA has this habit of putting these Shout Factory exclusives out and then re-releasing them on in clamshells, the same exact action figure. They did it for the Silent Night Deadly Night one, and they're doing it for the My Bloody Valentine. So we'll see if they put Frank out eventually as its own standalone figure. But I just wanted to show that off. Yeah, it's really cool. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'm running out of room again already. So yeah, but I love anything They Live, anything John Carpenter. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment down here. I try to get on there and reply to them. Just so we know that we're watching this far in. We're about 5 minutes in, so I appreciate it. We'll see you next time on Attack of the Killer Podcast.